Those of you who know me know that I love everything about food. Eating it, cooking it, rubbing it all over my naked body. And that's why I'm lucky to be living in Guadalajara, a city known for its diverse food culture and crazy consumable concoctions. I am making this series for you to showcase some of my favorite things to eat and drink around this city. So, let's eat Guadalajara.
Estamos aquí en la ciudad de Guadalajara, Jalisco, México, en el continente americano.
When we talk about the food of Guadalajara, nothing is more iconic than the Torta Ahogada, or the drowned sandwich. In today's episode, we're going to be trying 4 different Tortas Ahogadas from around the city, and this is just perfect for me because it's my favorite food. So let's get started. The first stop on our tour today is the 4th Centenary Market. It's not the most famous market in Guadalajara by a long shot, but it's going to be the perfect place for us to try a classic Torta Ahogada with traditional ingredients. So let's go meet the man who makes them.
Entonces, en primer lugar, ¿podría explicar qué es una torta ahogada?
Sí, la torta ahogada se abre el pan, se llena de carnitas y se baña con una salsa de jitomate.
¿De dónde viene? ¿Quién tuvo la idea de tener una torta ahogada?
Bueno, hay como un mito donde llega un comensal, un bebedor y le dice: dame un pedacito de pan con carne que estás haciendo. A su vez se le cae en una olla con chile y le dice: ay, ni modo, así dámela. Y entonces se la comió bañada en chile y le gustó, le llamaron la torta ahogada.
¿Y qué nos dijo la primera vez que comimos una torta aquí?
Y yo les dije: cómanla así con las manos y hagan de cuenta que tocan el piano con la lengua, porque se tienen que chupar todos los dedos porque está muy rica la salsa.
Sí, claro.
So, the bread they use is called a perote. It's incredibly crunchy. It's like a baguette. You still get that crunchiness, even though the sandwich is drowned in this salsa. You can also have the spicy chile de árbol. It adds a nice kick. Honestly, everything about this meal is just perfect. So, the tortas ahogadas that we just had have carnitas in them. But you're not always limited to pork, and we're going to find that out. Let's go.
Smile. Actually, the one thing that does really surprise me about Guadalajaran cuisine is that despite being 4 hours from the coast, there's a surprising amount of seafood. So, for this next stop, we're in the quiet little neighborhood of Santa Teresita, and we're going to go to a restaurant called Ponte, Trucha, Negro. That's the first time I got it right in a lot of takes. We're going to have some delicious tortas ahogadas con camarones, prawns. So let's go.
Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.
Dos tortas ahogadas de camarón.
Wow, it's so wet.
The sauce is so much more flavorful. Usually the traditional sauce only has tomato in it with some spices, but this one has prawns in the sauce. It's got cream, chipotle, which adds a nice kick and some smokiness. I think my only downside is that it's so slathered that the bread has almost become non-existent. You know, it's just falling apart in my hand and covering me and everything. But thankfully they gave us bibs.
James has resorted to the knife and spoon method.
So we've seen traditional meat tortas ahogadas, we've seen them with prawns. What else can we put inside them? Well, this place does vegan tortas ahogadas. This is the only solely vegan torta ahogada place we could find in the city. So let's go and try them. This video is really getting more improvised as it goes on.
Okay, let's both do it. Yummy, yummy.
Side trip.
Oh my god, absolutely. This is basically just the traditional torta ahogada but with vegan ingredients instead. So one of them we got has soy chunks in it in the place of carnitas, and this one has oyster mushroom in place of stomach. And honestly, surprisingly similar. So why eat a stomach when you can eat an oyster mushroom? I wonder how many napkins these places have to go through. What I also want to see is where else can tortas ahogadas go? You know, we've had traditional, we've had fish, we've had a vegan version of the traditional. What else is out there? There's only one way to find out. we'll go in the next scene.
It's coming but it is gonna be great. Stop filming the dog, eyes on me. Right, so our last stop today is Las Tortugas Ninja, a Torta Ahogada shop that's themed around the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for some particular reason. It's not the most traditional Torta Ahogada shop, but it's gonna be really exciting. All the sandwiches are named after the characters. So I think one of the most interesting things to say is obviously it's in a round shape rather than a long one, which is supposed to resemble a tortoise's shell. Turtle, really nicely presented, you know, there's a lot of different colors going on. The salsas are amazing. I don't know, the experience is just so much better. So also another fun thing about this place is that it was featured on a great show on Netflix called Heavenly Bites Mexico. Really recommend it, go check it out. So as you can see, they've taken Tortas Ahogadas and pushed it up to like quite a hipster level. So as you can see, they've taken
Wow, what an episode it's been. We've seen so many sandwiches and so much salsa. That's just a little taster of what's to come. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to me on Dropbox, follow me on Club Penguin, and delete this video from my browser history. I'll see you next time.